The Google Mobile First SEO plan is being delayed. So if you work on websites, I'm sure it's not any news that mobile users have led to huge changes in the way that sites are built and content is rendered. So Google was so concerned about the quality of its customer experience on sites when using a mobile, it was going to completely update its algorithm so that mobile performance was considered as the default user. So the large update was due to roll out in September 2020, but they've announced that due to events of the last few months, it's now been rolled back to March 2021. Designers and developers have a nasty habit of coming up with solutions that are very flash and sometimes don't work for users, but more often Google struggles to find content that's contained in elements such as JavaScript. Now, I'm not going to get into JavaScript indexability in this video, but we are going to talk about some very specific mobile related things that are worth checking out as soon as you can. Well, at least as soon as you can so you can fix them by March. So Google's advice is, number one, check your mobile version meta tags. So check that historically sites might have been removing the mobile version from Google's index, preferring the desktop version, and doing that using the meta tag no index or no follow. This will need to be removed when the mobile first index is rolled out. Your site might be moved completely from Google's index if you're trying to remove the mobile version of your site from Google's index. Lazy loading. I personally hate lazy loading as a concept. I'm more of a pagination type of person. We have put a link to lazy loading best practices on our website, but the general rule is don't lazy load any of your primary content, as Google may or may not interact with your content in the way that you expect, and if they don't interact with it, they won't discover your content. Content within interaction elements. So if you need to swipe, click or type to get content, don't rely on Googlebot doing this. If in any doubt, check the Fetch by Google option in the search, the Google Search Console, and this will show you exactly what the Googlebot can see on your page. Some sites have a reduced content on their mobile version. So if you've cut down the content that you serve on the mobile version of your site, you might find the perceived quality of your site is reduced when Google switches over to its mobile first index. Google's video and images. So we need to check the quality and images of video that are being used on mobile versions of the sites. If you've put smaller images, they're going to now potentially be shown on desktop, so you just need to check that that is all working. We'll put a link to the full press release from Google on our website. Don't forget to get these updates straight to your inbox. Subscribe using the link in the description.